Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G Plans. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
But we've been talking about history. We've been talking about foundation. Who do you think right now that besides Doo-Wop, you gave him praise, shot to Doo-Wop,
You
doing his
talking about the
thing.
negatives?
Right now, who has the potential, and you can say, hey man, if this person would apply themselves, he can be, or she, because you mentioned Lil Boosie daughter as a rapper too. So, but here though, who do you think?
Man, you gonna make me got me had to jump on these down here, man. These
Don't
you
jump
don't know
on.
these still they f***ed up in negatives, bro. They these youngsters different, bro.
Oh, most definitely.
You know. And they'll shoot the piss out you. They'll kill you. So you gotta be careful what you say, but I ain't scared of none of them. I feel like not do in negatives. I would have to say Chulo.
Chulo Cole,
Ain't nobody working harder than Chulo and Woo right now.
for sure.
Ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got better quality videos, more consistent with their social media. You know what I'm saying? Doing it the right way. You know, you got Woo working hard with D Baby. They got a good relationship. He in Houston, working majority of the time, working with so many producers, putting out. He got so much stuff that what I'm saying that he putting out, and he very secretive. And I know that come from his daddy. If you ain't in the car with them, you won't hear that motherfucker. I ain't sending you shit.
Mm-mm.
So they very secretive. You hear when they come out. But yeah, ain't nobody working harder than Chulo and Woo. Nobody.
I
And
agree.
Deuce he had a pay, man, I ain't gonna lie. He's a workaholic. But he been in a rut. I don't know what the fuck it is, man. He just been in a rut, bro. Like he really like.
Man, I think, and I think I didn't tell Deuce this, but I told other people around him. I even talked to PJ about it. That What's Going On record was a major
And he
record.
played with music. They
That's,
play him and Thug. They just be really in the way.
I don't think they're in the
Yeah,
way.
in the way.
I
In the
don't.
way. They why is y'all playing with it? If you ain't gonna be every day a studio rat, what the fuck is you doing?
I think that but Deucey, in my opinion, has enough music that he's already made that he can be like, hey, let me put this out because we haven't heard it. It can be a song he made 2-3 years ago, but if we haven't heard it, it's new to us.
He stressed too much for me, cry too much. As an artist, I feel like he got to stop crying and bitching so much. Now on camera, like, you know what I'm saying, in his raps, he'll act like he ain't stressing or nothing like that there. But he go through a lot of family issues.
Oh, for sure.
He want his family to, he worry about how the outside gonna view him too much for me. Just put the shit out, be you. You know what I'm saying? And PJ, on the other hand, he play with music. He just do it because everybody else do it, but you know, he yet to put out a full project. Thug too. And they'll put out no
But these,
projects.
but these are your guys that you're with
That's
daily.
why I'm telling the truth. That's why would I get on camera and lie to them? They ultimate hustlers, you know what I'm saying? They know how to survive, but when you come to music, music is hustling, but it's a craft too. You got to want to do that. And people got to like it. To stop if people ain't buying into it, that means you got to change the whole style up. That means they not buying into it. You wasting money and time. You can do something else. It ain't for you. Go do something else. Go do something else, man. It ain't for you, bro. If you going year after year and ain't nobody buying into your music,
But they
stop
can be.
telling yourself, man, this one is the one. This one is the one. This is the one.
The people gonna pick the record.
You done put out 10 projects. You ain't made no money out of damn one of them yet. It ain't for you. It ain't for you. You don't have a cosign. Sometimes music matters. Sometimes you need a cosign. And that's why I feel like, me personally, I feel like that cosign Pimp C gave Boosie and them helped them. That helped the world buy into you, man. When you got that Pimp C present, and me and my partner was talking about, Ketchup was talking about that the other day, and I asked him, why do you think early on people took notice and attention to Boosie and them? They had a Pimp C presents on there. And when you go listen to it, you don't hear no Pimp C beats or nothing, but you got Pimp C presents on there. When a person going through a record store back then, you see that, man, give me that. Pimp C got something to do with this, But when you listen to it, oh, they all right. Okay, I hear Lil Pimp C. You lying. You lying to yourself. You tricking yourself. You don't hear nothing about Pimp C in them. You want to hear something about Pimp C in them, but you never do. You feel what I'm saying? You bought into that. We bought into it. But he got better. Music got better. His craft got better. You feel what I'm saying? He the cosign.
Then he had to work to get
Everybody had a cosign, man.
Yeah.
50 Cent had a cosign. Eminem had a cosign, man. Cosign means something, man. Pac had a cosign, man. If you think about it, everybody had a cosign. Only person that didn't have a cosign and did it without a cosign was Dame Dash and Jay-Z. They did it their way. When the door was slammed, this is what Jay-Z said. Every door was slammed. Every door. Ain't nobody want to give. We had to put our own money up.
And that's where Rockefeller came, and they did.
That's why they were so big. That's why they were so big, and that's why they was turning down money. Just like me and Bleak said, I was looking at this podcast, man. He said, man, niggas want to give me $1 million, man, just for Jay-Z to make an appearance at this club. He won't do it. See, that's a level that people don't even want to talk about, man. Jay did that, man. It need to be done. It need to be said at this time in his life. You get a lot of flack, and Jay never say nothing. I respect it. Never says nothing. Why would I feed into your bullshit? I'm a billionaire. You want my life. Your life is horrible right now. You doing everything to humiliate me, and it still ain't working.
About two and a half.
That man went viral off a freestyle.
He did.
Calculated. And I'm closing multi-million-dollar deals, man. I picked the artist for the Super Bowl. The fuck I'm responding to you? What the fuck I'm responding to you for? That man made a freestyle by Dame Dash. Your teeth falling out. You can't even fix your teeth, but you got a nerve enough to goddamn talk about what I'm doing, man.
But the thing but you right, but Dame was there.
Dame was there, but at the same time, so what? You didn't do right with your money. You didn't make the right for financial decision. That's on you. I gave you everything I can give you. I got to move on this level. You want me to stay with you forever? No. No. No.
Now tell me this, man. Are you ever gonna get back into the music? Like
in what way?
Like a manager way?
I ain't never been no manager.
So what were you then? Because you always had
did my own shit. I've always been a person that gave you support.
Yeah.
It just so happened my friends rap. And they're not that good. They're not that good. They think they're good. But I'm a person that has an ear for music.
Yeah,
I don't hear live bands. I don't hear old school records. I don't hear none of that. All I hear is dumb shit. No substance to your raps. Got to have substance, Only motherfucker that really was a storyteller that I really admired, and this is my best friend over 37 years, Stro always had a story.
Man, I
always had a story. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that my people music are garbage, but you know what I'm saying.
Original.
They need a cosign. You need somebody that's been in the music industry and real engineer to tell you that's not gonna sell. You need to hear from them. You need somebody that's really like telling you no, it can be better this way. You need a real engineer, people that engineer platinum artists. You need that.
But you brought up Stro, and then you think about the Square Boys and what they did. And I think right now, like me having you on this camera right now, when it comes to older guys having podcasts, man, Juvenile and Manny Fresh got a podcast right now. Memphis Bleak got everybody that's older that's been in the game, and they telling these stories from 25 years ago. It's the algorithm is catering towards you now more than the youngsters.
Because you got to understand this here, because old people are full of wisdom. People want to hear backstories. Because when these stories come about, oh, that's why that song, he was talking about him, that's what he was going through. You really backlog on the life, and people are wondering what happened at this time. Oh, he was at the studio at this time. This beef here ignited because of this. They really time and past.